everybody, my name is Chelsea. I'm super excited to bring Rock and Roll Fitness here to Lago Vista Dance members and the community. If you're tuning in from home, we're going to give you a little taste of this class coming every Tuesday morning. Stay tuned for sign-up details starting next week. I've got the lovely Selena here and Natalia. So we're going to test out our class today. Format-wise, you're going to be spending about the first half of class doing a low-impact circuit-style bodyweight workout. Not a ton of equipment you'll need today. Go ahead and grab a mat if you have it, or just a soft surface. You'll also need a foam roller for the second half of class, where we'll be able to target the muscles that we worked really hard in the first half of class today, so you can go on, take on the rest of your day and show up again and again, day after day. All right, ladies, we're going to go ahead and get warmed up here in just a second. All right, y'all, go ahead and take your legs nice and wide here. We're going to get those shoulders warmed up. We're just doing some nice big, deep breathing. Circle those arms around. Bend those knees. Beautiful. We got 3 more of these. Excellent job. I am not a dancer, but these ladies are, and they are just showing up here today. Last one here. Good. Let's go ahead and get those hamstrings warmed up. Grab those knees. Hold on for a beat or two. Go ahead and switch here. We're going to do 5 on each side. Nice work. If you want, you can take it up on that toe. Get a little calf activation here. Beautiful. We got 2 more each side. Nice work. All right, from here, let's go ahead and karate chop at the waist. Bend over. We're going to reach our arms out in front of us. Bend at the elbows and squeeze our elbows to our sides. Good. We're warming up our lats here. Not a lot of us do overhead movements. Very important to get our arms nice and warmed up. Last one. From here, we got butt kicks. Ready? Go. Nice job, everybody. Work those arms. Beautiful. Keep it moving. We're 30 seconds in here. We've got 1 more warm up after this. Keep it up. 5 more seconds. Keep butt kicking. Keep butt kicking. I'm going to start demonstrating our next warm-up move. It's called the world's greatest stretch. It is my favorite. All we're doing is rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Walking out into plank position. Bringing our right foot to meet our right hand. Reaching tall with that right arm. Bringing that right elbow to our right instep for 1 rotation, 2 rotations, and 3 rotations. Beautiful. Bring that right foot back, left foot forward. Now, left arm reaches to the sky. Bring that left elbow to left instep here. Nice work, ladies. It's okay if you can't get that elbow all the way to the ground. Work your way into it. Plant that left hand. Bring that left foot back. Walk the hands to the toes. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. We've got 2 more of those. Ready? Hit it. I like the dancer's flair we've got on these movements today. Nice work. Keeping those back legs strong. Straight. Reach those heels back. Nice work. There's your 3rd rotation. Go ahead and plant that right hand. Switch legs here. Nice job. We're building some heat, building up some energy, getting that heart rate elevated so we are very prepared for the next 2 ladders that we're doing. Beautiful. All right, last one here, ladies, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Nice work. Everybody's looking so good today. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. We're bringing it today.
Is this one times?
3 times. This is our last round. Nice job. Good work, everybody. Plant those hands. Walk those hands back and roll 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice work. Now that we're warmed up, 2 exercises. Our first is going to be our work. First exercise is going to be a nice jab for me, a nice rotation here. Making sure we're sinking down, getting our core involved. We'll go 30 seconds on the clock starting now. Sink it down for me, ladies. With our ladders today, this work movement is going to increase in time each round. You've got 5 rounds. We're starting at 30 seconds. We'll go up to 60 seconds, all the way up to 1.5 minutes, and then we'll bring you back down. Good, you got 10 more seconds here. If you can, give me a little bit more depth in that squat. Yes, drive those knees out, don't let them cave in. Beautiful, go ahead and stand up. Shake anything out that you need. Our second movement, this is our active recovery here. This is gonna stay at 30 seconds. We're gonna narrow up that stance and drop it down into a narrow squat. 30 seconds here. We're catching our breath. Beautiful. Natalia is giving me nice depth here. I love it. If you can't quite get down there, we can modify here by shortening our range of motion. The goal is to get 90 degrees at those knees, but if we're not quite there, you can back it up to a chair, back it up to a couch, whatever you have available. Just start where you are today, and you'll see improvement if you keep at it. Good work. All right, we're heading into our punches in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back to punches here. We've got a full minute. Pace yourself. Try to keep the same motion the entire time. If you need a break, take it, but challenge yourself and stay with me, okay? Good work. Keep it up, ladies. Yes, get that core involved. Sink it down a little bit more. We're halfway. Keep it up, everybody. We've got 10 more seconds here. This is round 2. Like I said, we've got 5 rounds. In 3, 2, 1, narrow up that stance. Drop it down. Good work. Keep it up. Grab water as you need it. How many times? How long? 30 seconds on these squats.
You're wetting those deep squats.
I like those A to G. We'll keep it censored here today. Keep it rated PG, but if you know what A to G is and you can get there, ladies. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to punches. A full 1.5 minutes. We got this. Give me a little oomph behind these punches. We've made it halfway through the week. We still got to push. Push to that Friday, push to that Saturday, push to that day off here. Nice work. We're 30 seconds in. You've got another minute. See if you can't give me a little bit more depth. Those quads are singing. That booty is burning. Good. Cross your body. Really get your core involved here. Feel those obliques. Nice work. We're coming up on 1 minute. That means 30 seconds left. And then we'll ladder you back down. You got it, Selena. Come on. Give me a little bit more. Second workout. If you're pulling a double header today like Selena, give yourself some grace. Do what you can. We've got 15 minutes on the clock. Let's take it home. Good work, everybody. Keep it up. Take a seat. In 3, 2, 1, good. Back to our narrow squats. Grab that breather. As we sink it down, try and get a little bit deeper with every one. We have 2 more rounds, ladies. That minute and a half is done. All right, 5 more seconds here, then back to our punches. In 3, 2, 1. Back to punches, ladies. I know it sucks. We got it. If you need a break here and those arms are feeling tired, you can just march it out in place. Give me a little something here. We're building up that work capacity, increasing our cardiovascular fitness. But if you can, give me those punches. Keep that oblique twist in there. Sink it down. Yes. Keep it up, everybody. We got 15 seconds left. That's it. Good work. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to our narrow squats. Second to last squats, ladies. Nice work. Don't fight it. Listen to your body here. You've got 5 more seconds in these squats, and we're heading into our final round of this ladder. And let's get back to those punches. 30 seconds on the clock. That's it. Your last 30 seconds here. All you got to give me. Dig a little bit deeper, sink a little bit lower. Good work. All right, we're headed into our last 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, last narrow squats. 30 seconds. Then we're home free. We get a water break. If you haven't taken one already, it's coming, I promise. We are halfway through. Nice work. Way to fight for it. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Good work. How are we feeling after ladder number 1?
Good.
Are we ready for some recovery?
That was amazing. Well, I just had a class and
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and head into recovery. Next Tuesday, you'll get a second ladder from me. We'll make sure this is your first workout of the day. Make sure you eat, make sure you hydrate before class. And let's go ahead, grab some water. We're gonna meet down in child's pose just to get our heart rate down a little bit before we head into our foam rolling recovery activities. Go ahead and meet me in child's pose, whatever feels comfortable. If you can't quite get your hips back, that's okay. Meet yourself where you are, reach those fingertips long, and I want you concentrating as you're inhaling, expanding your belly into the tops of your thighs. Really concentrate on expanding your rib cage. Take 5 to 10 breaths here, get that heart rate down. We're feeling good here. All right. When you guys feel ready, feel free to grab another drink of water and grab those foam rollers.
So what should I do if I don't have a roller?
So if you don't have a foam roller, or if you have high blood pressure, hypertension, or pregnant, I'm going to offer some light stretching options instead of foam rolling. But we're gonna start off on our bellies. And I always recommend with foam rolling, going single limb. So going unilateral, not trying to get both legs or both sides of your body at the same time. Our bodies just naturally gravitate toward one side or the other, so they're gonna feel different. And so we wanna find those differences without judgment and just making sure that we take care of them. All right, so we're gonna start with that left quad here. So your quad is that front side of your thigh, from your knee to your hip. And we're gonna start closest to the knee. From there, we're gonna move 2 inches towards the hip, and then 1 inch back down towards the knee. Okay, so you'll come into plank pose, forearms on the ground. You can support yourself with your right knee here. Go ahead and straighten out that left leg. We're looking for mild discomfort, so finding the right pressure point is going to be totally individualized here. So again, finding maybe some tender or sore spots, rolling into them, and we're taking this very slowly. 2 inches up towards the hip, 1 inch back down towards the knee.
So basically I can hold like this, or like I just hold on in my toes.
You can, but if we want to stretch out our quads a little bit, and we're going to be eventually moving into our left hip flexor, you can come into a half kneeling stance here if you don't have a foam roller. What that means is I want right knee stacked over right ankle, left hip stacked over right or left knee. You're going to tuck your tailbone under, and you're going to feel a really nice quad and hip flexor stretch. You're going to hold that for 30 seconds, and then relax. And then you're going to tuck that tailbone, making sure that we stay stacked ear over shoulder over hip. And if you're like Selena, you continued rolling out here, you can make your way into your left hip flexors. So that's going to be your hip crease up here. And I encourage you to target that TFL. That's your muscle that attaches from the bottom of your hip, about a third of the way down your hip or your leg. You can get really angry and really wreak havoc on our knees. So showing them a little bit of love through foam rolling. You'll lean a little bit to your left here, making sure that you're supporting yourself with your arms and your knees, and you're not just flopping over your foam roller. So you can really control that pressure. Once that's feeling pretty yummy, we'll go ahead and switch over to the right side. If you want to spend a little bit more time on your left side, please do. Meet us where you need. All right. So starting on that right quad now, closest to the knee, not on the knee. We're going to roll 2 inches up, 1 inch back down. If you come to a nice tender spot, you can actually lean into that spot, give yourself a little bit more pressure without moving, and that's going to tell the muscle to say, you know what, it's time to turn off and relax. Again, if you don't have a foam roller, or if you're not comfortable foam rolling, we'll switch over to stretching that right hip flexor and half kneeling here.
So can we go forward?
You absolutely can. If you are very flexible like Natalia, you can actually definitely grab a hold, and I'm going to hold out of the bar here, and bring that heel up towards the hip. The reason why I keep you in half kneeling instead of really leaning into it is many of us, one, don't have the flexibility, and two, we need to keep that pelvis in alignment. Nice and neutral with that tailbone slightly popped. You'll get a little bit into your psoas that way. All right, make your way into that right hip flexor area now.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are we like rotating a little bit to get to that hip flexor?
Or that TFL, you are going to lean and rotate a little bit to your right. What's going to be great is on Saturday the 23rd, we're gonna be hosting an SMR foam rolling workshop. So we'll get into proper technique. You'll be able to explore your body a little bit more with the foam roller during that time. So I encourage you, if you want to take this class, come to that seminar.
I will be there.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be a really good time. We'll talk about all the benefits you can get from SMR,
I'm just trying to look this straight.
the different techniques. You can follow up with Natalia if you'd like.
It's so
You
good.
can
I don't want to get bored.
All right, guys, we're going to head into the glutes next. We're going to say hello to our piriformis as well. So when you're ready, if you need to spend a little bit more time on those hip flexors, please do. So you're going to go ahead and sit your bottom down on your foam roller. Your feet are going to come slightly away from you. We're going to start with that left side. Go ahead and cross your left ankle over your right knee. Use your left hand to prop yourself up. And just like Natalia is doing, your setup for the stretch is going to be the exact same way. You're going to lean to your left into the foam roller. And imagine whatever pants you have on have a back pocket. You're going to aim for the top outside corner of that pocket. And I just want you to lean into it. Put some pressure into that. Say hello to your piriformis. It helps internally and externally rotate your hip. And then you can make your way inch by inch, centimeter by centimeter, just through that little tender area.
So basically, kind of just keep it saying how much you
Yeah, absolutely. So if you don't have a foam roller, we're going to do a 4-figure stretch. You're going to cross that left foot over the right knee. You're going to lay down, and you're going to pull that right leg towards you. And if you need to, you're going to push on that left knee a little bit. Again, holding for 30 seconds, resting in between, and starting again up to 3 times. How's that feeling, Salima?
Oh, really good.
Oh yeah, we're feeling that glute need and our piriformis. Go ahead and switch to your right side when you're ready. So now right ankle over left knee. You can take note of differences, but there is no judgment here. We're showing our body lots of love. We put in a ton of work, a ton of stress throughout the week.
might be generated this. I can feel it how it Oh my God.
Yeah, if you have injury, please modify and reduce the level of pressure or the stretch. We are always looking for just mild discomfort. You are not stretching your body to your limits. That's going to put your tendons at risk. And we are here to recover and prevent injury, not create it. All right, guys, keep working on that right side. All right, from here.
This is a perfect song for this.
Oh,
That
the music is
hurts so
going to be very good in class, I can assure you. All right, from here, we're going to head into our lats. This is going to be our last one of the day, both sides. We're going to come into what I call model pose. So if you think back to the 80s and the 90s, nice boudoir pose here. That foam roller is going to be perpendicular to your body. Your left arm is going to be slightly straight. You can support yourself through that elbow and forearm. And you're really going to be pushing through your right foot. So make sure you cross that in front of your left leg. There we go. All right. Here we're looking for just below the armpit, leaning slightly back. Ooh. Couple techniques here. You can do what Salima is doing, kind of rotating forward and rotating back. You can also push yourself. I usually have to kind of curl my other leg underneath me. And it's just a couple of centimeters up and down. You can play around with bending the elbow.
So is this like a tendon? What is this that we're hitting? Is this a
We're
muscle?
hitting our latissimus dorsi,
Okay.
which is also known as the swimmer's muscle. So if you're familiar with Olympic swimmers, it's those giant muscles
Oh,
that actually attach all the way to our hip along part of our spine and then wrap around to the front of our shoulder.
Our wings.
Our wings, if you will, yes, absolutely. And just like John Fingermellencamp is telling us, it hurts so good, but remember, mild discomfort here, especially on these shoulder muscles. All right, when you're ready, make your way to your right side. Final foam rolling here. Remember, we're just giving you a taste of what's to come on Tuesdays. First stretches here. You can go into a child's pose and slightly elevate your hands. So whether that's on a pillow, on a foam roller, if you can't foam roll this area, and you're just going to roll those hands out, sit those hips back, and drop the chest. You'll get a really good stretch throughout this area, your wings, if you will. All right.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
So basically, you'll just elevate your hands either on a couch or a pillow or a table or a chair, and you'll just sit your hips back in a child's pose and drop your chest until you feel a good stretch right underneath your armpit on the outside of your body. How are you feeling, team?
amazing.
Awesome. I'm so glad you guys could join me today. There we go. We've got tons of props here at the studio. But if you're at home and you can't make it to class one week, a pillow,
Basically just elevate your hands.
yeah, just elevate it. If you happen to have a workout bench, you could do that. The higher it is and the lower you can drop your chest, the deeper the stretch is going to be. So start low and work your way up. Awesome job, everybody. Thanks for joining me.
Okay. So we finished?
Yeah,
Thank you. Good, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Someone just stop.
Awesome.